Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for the Kamaitachi by Vientiane Toys. It is also known as the Demon Destiny Gundam. And it's quite big. Now, this is a third party, similar to a third party Transformers, but this is for Bandai figures. And if you collect metal build, you probably come across this figure or some of his cousins. Now, I did skip out on the L Strike by Mosho, and there's also the Buster Gundam by Poison Toys. But it turns out, I think those three companies, even the Vientiane Toys, I think they're all the same. They're just trying to change their name from time to time to elude Bandai. Yep. Now, this is a third party, not quite a knockoff, because a knockoff is just a straight rip-off. And this is a different mold. Now, where they get the mold from, I'm not quite sure, because from past experience, when I see certain mold kits made by third parties, some of them are from a resin kit, and that's the questionable line whether they actually are the ones who created it. So I'll leave it there. So this is purely just out of curiosity. I want to try this line, and especially that they made one for Destiny. One of my favorite designs. So here we go. Now, I got this from Brandon Wong of Supreme Collectors. The best way to get onto his pre-orders and stuff like that is through his Facebook. That's how he keeps track of things, and he has a lot of cool stuff, ranging from your common Bandai Hot Toy stuff to the third-party stuff, which I got this through him. And this is worth actually a lot cheaper than a metal build. This alone is about 175. And if you want to get the deluxe wings, you just add another, well, with the deluxe wing set, it's 255 total. So that is actually quite it's cheaper, obviously, but you're getting something that is bigger compared to Bandai's metal build. So it's quite interesting. So let's first start looking at this one, and just bear with me. This is gonna be a little difficult to review. It's a huge figure. It does come with a shipper box, just a brown box. I think for all of them. I have 3 separate packages, and there's also an LED unit, so like 4 things for the. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. All right, so this is from the box. Let's take a look on the backside. All right, so this is the backside. And again, this is a really huge box, heavy, probably about 3 pounds. It's really hard to just turn this around, so I gotta do jump cuts. And there is an LED unit here, and this is the deluxe set where you get essentially another set of wings. Yeah, it's a little crazy, and we'll try to, or I'll try to attempt to showcase that one. All right, so that's it for the box. Let's take a look inside. All right, here we go. Just a size comparison with the Robot Spirits. Unfortunately, I can't show the Destiny or the metal build Destiny next to it. It requires a lot of space just to set it up. And actually, my Destiny is somewhere in a box storage. But for those curious how this thing is, yeah, that is huge. Now, where's my ruler? I always forget where my ruler is. Alright, so I got my foot ruler here, and yep, it's about a foot. This figure is about a foot, and not to mention, once we start putting up the wings and everything, it's going to be ridiculously huge. Yep. And interesting about this packaging is, this is the front side. The back side is where the other accessories are. And I've also noticed, where are the other hands? Well, it turns out you only can get 1 pair of hands because it is. Oh, you can move the fingers. Yeah, it's quite a bit of articulation there. So there's that. Let me go ahead and flip this over. Alright, so here's the other side, and just tons of accessories. Now, we have the sword. I kind of forgot what the name of that is. It's kind of like a ship destroyer or something. Wow. We're just right here. Then you have a cannon. Then it seems like you're getting a spear. And I think in the back there was the whip. So it kind of reminds me of the Matsumina with that spear. And then you got another sword, and this is the base here. And this is probably the wing connectors. Yep. Yeah, just a lot of stuff. And just be careful as you open this, or whenever you get a chance to get one of these. They always have it on back to back. So once you remove the tape on top, yeah, there's nothing to be holding this. You may have to reattach another tape. Yeah, just be careful as you open or unpackage this thing. Alright, so we have the illustrated booklet here for reference. And have the parts count. As you can see, there's no alternate hands. Inside, all articulation and gizmo. And it does have an LED unit on the base of the neck here. Or when you remove the head. It uses two AG4 or LR626. Yeah. And those are watch batteries, about 1.5 volts each. I don't have that one, so I'm using an LR621, which works out. Kind of weird they're only using two. Typically, I've seen it use three on other LED units. I've tried it on both ways, 2 or 3, it will work. You just need to have that 3 volt threshold. So, yeah. Alright, so some more stuff here, and the wings of light as attachment. But this is a separate unit right here, which we'll go over. And interesting that you have that. Oh, okay. Oh, so there's like a attachment for the wings. A little different. Huh. Alright, so that's the booklet. Alright, where do we start? Now before I continue, I'm gonna be heavily comparing this with a metal build because that's the closest thing to this is. Even though it's bigger, different, but that's where this guy was made. It's like what if we could make the metal build better, right? Sort of along that lines. So here we go. So out of the box, we got this. We're gonna put some stuff on it in a bit. But looking at it, it's amazing. The color scheme, it's quite nice. You got the red here. You got a different shade of blue here on the vents. It's like a baby blue. Then you have a gray. Now, I'm not too fond of this particular color of gray. It's kind of like a bluish gray. But that's just my color preference. Regardless, it's nice. And you get some white, a little lighter shade of gray here. Then you got some nice gunmetal. You got some oranges. It's quite nice, and you got that nice deep red. So I still got some of that styrofoam there. And we have some decals. Kamaitachi, the name of this. It's actually a name of a yokai or a demon. Something to do with who rides like a wind or some sort. I briefly looked it up. Some interesting. The devil in the heart. Yeah. So actually on the shipper box I was labeled there as well. Very interesting. You got some what does that say? The devil. So some decals all around his body. Quite nice. And let's see. What do we actually, let's go over articulation while we're at it. Alright, articulation, actually let's go ahead and detach this head unit here. Now, you're just gonna slide this off right here. This is where you're gonna put the LED unit. I thought I have to unscrew this to here, but you don't have to do that. You put the batteries there. You can put 3, but its instruction says you only need 2. Again, it's AG4, but I'm using an LR621. Which is a little different, but it fits. And they're 1.5 volts each. And when you stack them, you add the voltage 3 volts. So you just need to have a 3 volt threshold, and it will light up. Switches on the back side. You turn them on. You got green. You're on the back side here. Quite nice. I like that. I've not removed the head, but I'm not sure if you can. Might be a clear ball joint there. On the top side, it's a lot of die cast. Now I'm kind of worried about the die cast. You know, obviously it's painted metal, but is that die cast something that will not rust? It's one of my concerns. And eventually, if the paint is not sealing properly, it will rust inside and it will eat away the paint, or it's just gonna make it loose. So hopefully the metal they use, whatever alloy that is decent. Obviously it's probably not gonna be the top of the line, concerning this is a lot cheaper, but who knows. Hopefully it's good quality. Alright, moving down, or actually, yeah, we got the head here. Can you even move the mouth? Oh wow, you can. It's like a little movement there. You can lower this down. Interesting. Alright, get the lights on again. That's very menacing. You got the beef in here. You gotta be careful on that. As always, it's sharp in a bit, has a little bit of flex, but you gotta be careful. It's no spares. You can rotate this around. Now, typically on metal builds you see a metal joint. This one, it's plastic, but it's stiff. Then I can see another die cast there. Actually, I see some kind of glue, or I'm not quite sure on that, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. Oh, okay. So, seems like this plastic is the sleeve for the shoulder. Okay, that's what it is. Although this bottom part is plastic, and then it connects to a metal hinge. Huh. Interesting design. It's a combination. Then you got a flap here. You can rotate this. Yep. The joints are stiff, which is good for something that is heavy. Then you got your elbow bend. There we go. And let's see on the back side there. Alright, it's double jointed. It's a nice bend, I would say. Let's lower that down. And this is kind of like there's a hinge here. You can lower it down. It kind of reminds me. Actually, Destiny has that, but it's kind of like Gundam. All right, you got your bowl joint here. Interesting design. And again, I see some of the mold release on those plastic, which is, I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Then you got your articulated fingers. This is really cool and kind of scary at the same time because you don't want to break those. So there we go. Okay, you can separate them. I was looking for that joint. Really nice. There's a tab there to hold weapons. That is really cool. Actually, let's turn this around. There we go. Very nice. Very cool. And that's another styrofoam piece there. Oh no, it's stuck. Alright, I'll get it eventually. Alright, but yeah, very nice detail on that. Now, it does come with this thing, which is pegged on top, a rectangular peg. There we go. Let's see how this is gonna work. It's actually, I remember in Destiny that this particular section here, it's very troublesome, especially when you're trying to put it in to the whole arm. I think someone messaged me that they broke their Destiny's wrist, which is very unfortunate because, well, metal build Destiny is kind of hard to come by. So that's that. Really nice. I like that. Let's see if I can close the fist again. I might start with the thumb first, and there we go. Not too bad, but yeah, nice. Now looking down on the vents here, that's kind of interesting design. Got some silver painting inside, even the Vulcans down here. That is sweet. Alright, so we can move this out. Actually, let's put the other ones as well. Bear with me here. But yeah, putting the, I guess the armor on the hand armor is actually not too bad. Now, we can move this side to side. Oh, that's great. Like that. Now it's stuck. Is that a limitation? Looks like this thing is sliding. Huh, that's cool. You have that, then I wonder if you can. Oh, you can. So there's some waist swivel, but it's stiff. You got your side skirt, it's a hinge. You can just lower it up and down. You got the giant waist joint right there. Then quickly on the back, you got your back skirt, which is on a ball joint. That kind of acts like a hinge. Actually, yeah, you can open that up. Oh, okay, so it's a ball joint and a hinge combination there. Interesting. So you can actually, yeah, have it outward more or go up. This joints are really stiff. And yeah. Now this thing is actually quite interesting. This connector part here on the bottom, it is for the tail, which we're just gonna open that up. And where is the tail? Right here. More styrofoam. This thing is metal. That is crazy, but you got a lot of the spike, a lot of, actually there's no bolt joint there. It's mostly like a straight metal rod, and you have all this spikes that can rotate for the fins. And you get a handle here. That is sweet. So this is the tail, and actually there is some bend. So there is a metal wire inside from what it seems, and this will just attach here. I'm not gonna do that now since it's gonna hinder his movement quite a bit, but that is that connection right there. Moving down here, you got the front, or actually let's go back to front skirt. Similar, you got a hinge front skirt there. And let's see if I can open this up. Oh, very stiff. So more of plastic to die cast. That is crazy that they use that transition. Huh. Then I wonder if you get a, yep, you got a swivel here. You got a tight joint. I cannot even bend it back. Oh man, I'm bending a metal joint on plastic. It's kind of scary. All right, let's move this forward here, and let's do the knee bend. Oh man, come on! There we go. Another styrofoam there. Oh, there we go. Can you go further? Actually, it looks like it's double jointed. Yeah, this whole thing, there's like a piston. That is cool. So there's a knee bend. I think you can bend more, because I feel like I'm not bending that section there. I'm only bending this joint here. It's definitely a double joint. Oh man, look at those details underneath. That is sweet. Whoops, did I hit something? Hope not. Yeah. Very. Let's try bending this one. Okay. I'm able to. Oh, lowered it down. There we go. Come on, bend, bend, bend. Let's see how far we can bend this guy. Yeah, look at that bend. You definitely can. So I'm just wasn't able to bend this on this section here, but we'll leave it to that. Very nice. 1 second here. My hands are cramping. I'm holding this up. Come on, bend up. I'm just hoping that doesn't hit that. Now it's stuck. I wonder if there's. Yeah, there's clearly. Let me see if I can fix that off camera. And here we go. For some weird reason, it popped off. It is a very tiny peg on the shoulder. But I do see a hinge there, and yep, it's just plastic here. Then it turns to metal. Let me pop this. Whoops! What just happened? Okay. It's like, what the heck happened there? Alright, technical difficulties. Alright, I gotta make sure I'm holding it from here, not on the shoulder, because otherwise it's not gonna go in. So, yeah, I got a little bit of a swivel forward. Alright. So where was I? Moving down here, you got your ankle that you can tilt to the side, which is great. More styrofoam. Move up and down hinge. You can lower this down, quite nice. Some nice details underneath for the sole. And I don't think there's any much you can do on the back side here. Oh, wait, there is. Oh, look at that piston movement. What? Very nice. I like that. I don't think this thing moves at all, but a lot of cool details and gimmicks on this one so far. Alright, so that's that. Let's go ahead and attach more stuff on him. Alright, so next up is this. This is kind of like the dagger. Goes onto the side. There we go. It's like a scimitar or something. Alright. Let's see if I can bend this. There we go. Now this has some weight on it. This thing's die cast. Let's see if able to hold this, although I don't think it was meant for him to hold, but yeah, I mean, he's able to hold it. Yeah, this thing is just heavy. Just not sure if we can actually hold it with this particular hand. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna fold this down here, and this will be attached onto the side like so. There is another tab that opens up, just a rectangular peg. These rectangular pegs are actually great. Yep, just pegs in there. A little bit more. There we go. Nice and flushed. Same thing on the other side. Open that up. Alright, there we go. Although, first time putting this on, it was kind of like this one. It's a bit stiff, but it will go in. There we go. Alright, so there we go for the shoulder. Let me just get him, make sure he's flat. I don't want him to topple over. Next up is the sword. Now this sword, believe it or not, the die cast content is crazy. This thing is die cast. I do have a magnet here. Okay, so it's not magnetized. What kind of metal is that? It's heavy. And so we're able to hold that there. Maybe I'll just turn this here. Let's see how well this works. It's one of those things that, you know what, I don't mind it if you put diecast everywhere else, but not the weapon. Right, so this is gonna, I mean, I guess he can hold it. It just, I don't feel that secure. Especially with gravity, you know, all, even with a tab. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on how that tab works. Sorry if I'm kind of mumbling here. Yeah, I gotta be careful. Now this has a sheet right here. Some nice details there. The connector part is this, kind of like a knob. Again, you got that mold release there. Plastic. This one will just slide down here, and I guess you can put it on either side. You gotta check if there's another weapon to attach this to on the other side, but oh, it doesn't go all the way down. Just don't want to break it. Sometimes it's just nice to hear a snap. Well, it goes to the side there. We'll leave it at that. Although, I want it to be like this though. Alright, I have to work on that. Next up is the backpack here, and there's two on each side, one for the wing and the other one for the weapon. You know how Destiny has the cannon and sword, so there's a connector piece right there. Some nice paint. I wonder if this goes up. Does this go up? What is that? I see something in there. Does this? Oh wait. Yeah, there's like a hinge there or something. Wait, that's how we connect it. How do you open this up? Oh, it's kind of interesting. Oh, okay. What? So that is connected. Opens up and you see vents there. Interesting design. Next up is the base. So we got the platform right here. Kamaitachi, Devil in the Heart. I keep forgetting, is that the orb logo? There is a bull there with wings. Not quite sure what to say though. Maybe that's... yeah, interesting. So that's the base. Then you got this giant arm here. And you want it something this big. Works the same way as an action-based, although a little different. I usually don't really fully deploy this thing, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Lock that in place. This ratchet. Oh no, there's a lock here. Oops, almost. No, that locks it. There we go. Yeah, sliding. Yeah, quite similar to the display base of Bandai. There we go. Alright, so let's maybe like so. And lock that in place. Let's go ahead and attach this. And I managed to put that in place. I removed the sword and just worked my way, getting that tab in. Bam. How do we attach this thing? Well, there is... okay. Alright. There's a hollow part there. I guess that's just where you're going to connect that to. Alright. I guess that's it. Is it going to fold? It's there's a lot of surface area on that tab, although I don't like that, how just a small piece there, but especially when something this heavy. That's why sometimes I just kind of leave it not too far from the ground. Yeah, let's put it that way. Alright, so far so good. Alright, let me just... there we go. Then we're gonna work on to the weapons and wings next. Again, there's more stuff. Alright, so next up is the giant sword here. Again, die cast. Oh man, this is heavy. How is it gonna hold this up? No more than like I'm gonna have him holding it like this, but crazy, or just have him on the back. So that's the sword. It's quite long. Where's my ruler again? Ruler here, and it's about 11 inches. 11 inches. Then you have this amazing contraption here, and this is kind of like the cannon. You get the handle here. This side here you can actually move side to side. Or does it open up? I'm not sure if this thing opens up, because I see a hinge there on both sides. But this thing extends out. Oh wait, it does open up. Oh, that is cool. It opens up when you fully extend that. Not only that, this goes out, and as you move that out, this thing extends. Wow. That is crazy. And not only that, you can flip this over because this is the dull end. You want the spike. Oh, that is crazy. Wow. Yeah, that's what you want to see on a weapon. That is cool. I like this. A lot of details. Very cool. And what if this? It's probably the tab here, which will connect on the backpack in a bit. All right, so I'm gonna just put this. I don't want to stab it. Well, I don't think it's gonna stab anything, but yeah, that's sharp. Well, not that sharp. It's not that pointed, but still, you gotta be careful. All right, so let's see if I can fold this down here. All right, I'm just gonna reset it. So there you go. And we have the connector parts here. All right, let's go ahead and attach this now. Oh, wait, before we forget. Gotta put on the wings. Where's the wings? All right, so we have the Destiny's wings here. Die-cast joint here, the connector part to the backpack. I like the angles here. Really cool. You got the name, Kamaitachi. Yeah, it's nicely detailed. It's a giant wing. Opens up, you got the fins. Oh, that is nice. I like that. There we go. Really nice. And that one opens up as well. So that's it for the wings. I'm gonna go ahead and detach this. Now, someone from a Facebook group, his name is Matt, I mentioned that this part here doesn't really work well attaching here. It's the peg it's a little too big, so I might have to trim it down, sand it, or yeah, definitely it's not gonna go in there. So yeah, I might just gonna scrape up a little bit of plastic here and continue the review from there. Alright, managed to put this on here. I just had to use a file, lightly go around it a few times, then try it on. And this is something that you want to do gradually. You don't want to just file away, and you still want that to be stiff. Like, you know, here, you can hear that. Oddly enough, the connector for the weapon right here, which actually you might have to bend this a little bit here. Alright, so this one, you actually have to bend this to make this fit there. Oh, actually, you can, yeah. Alright, hopefully, I might have this upside down, huh? Whatever. Yeah, oddly, this fits without a problem. The weapon connector, not the wings though. The wings are... What happened here? Oh, I have this backwards. Great. Alright, I got it. This is for the sword. Should be on the left side. The cannon's on the right. After all that, you have that peg there. I'll grab oops, Destiny here. The Demon Destiny. So heavy, can't even slide that out. We're gonna attach it on the back side here and push that in. There we go. Whoops. It's there. Now for the weapons. How's this gonna work? Alright, let's see. Let's just slide the... I'm not sure how this slides in. Where does it go? Oh, I don't like the sound of that. No, the paint is fine. Huh. Is that how it's supposed to go? It's supposed to be like this though. Okay, it's just really weird. Well, it snaps in place. This one though. This is gonna be interesting. I guess just hold it like this. Yeah, and that works. Alright, so there we go. Well, we're 2/3 there, or maybe halfway to the video now, since we still have to go over the effect parts. But yeah, this is nice. Alright, let's see if I can open up the wings. There we go. It's a little too high. Go back a little bit. There we go. Same thing on the other side here. That is amazing. Alright. Gotta raise this up a little bit here. Oh. Oh, that's not a good idea. Never hold it from the end. Well, more or less. That's good. Now, it also comes with this crazy spear. Die cast. This whole rod is metal. And you even have a spike at the end. Now, still got styrofoam here around this thing. The styrofoam is just like static. Clings to everything. You can attach those shoulder blades onto this. And it's a crazy spike. I kind of wish on the base there's like a section here that you can just rest this on. Otherwise I might have to put some blue tag just kind of hold it in place. Yeah. Or maybe I can drill a hole there. But yeah, this is cool so far. I like it a lot. It's just an amazing figure. And this is just the base kit. Without the effect parts yet. And we're gonna go over that on the next part of this review, and let's see how that goes. Alright, let's start with this piece right here. This is the one on top. It has 3 pegs, and it will just slide in here. It's a bit loose, but we kind of need that for now. Just leave it loose because once we can put the wings on, we're gonna make a little bit of adjustment. The next part will be on this section here, and if this is, where is that wing? Right here. This will connect, there's 2 tabs on the bottom here. Those 3 on top will be connecting here. Alright, and it's gonna be this one with the R. Now this one's a little confusing, but if you look at it, you want the tabs to be outside or in the front. And you're just gonna have to wedge that in there. There you go. Now let's add the ridiculously huge wing, which is awesome. And it's actually kind of interesting how this is gonna work. So let's start from the top. Hopefully it's gonna be in the camera here. This actually tends to pop off right here. So seems like it's just glued in with tabs, so I'll fix that later. Alright, so let's see here. Get that tab. Alright, so I have that tab on top, and we're just gonna close this in slowly. Oops. So I'm connecting this. Oh. Oh boy, that's the problem when you have a lot of heavy stuff here. Not to mention, you have a plastic tab here and there's nothing to lock it in place. So, oh great. Well, at least it's durable. Alright. Let's get back to... Alright, I'm tapping this tab. It might be out of the focus on the camera here, but I've kind of shown that already. Then on the bottom here, you kind of close that in and just kind of hold everything together. Now, for some weird reason, mine doesn't really work well on top here. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Then, hopefully this goes back. It's gonna be lopsided. Oops, gotta turn this. Alright, so just bear with me here. This is not an easy review. Or Probably could have been easy if I have anyways, so there's a gap right here. I just can't get this thing to lock in place. I might be missing something, or just the nature of how this thing is. Alright, so we'll leave it at that. I'll put this back here. Yeah, I might need to glue this in place, or just leave it. Yeah, so that's the half part. Then if we want to do the full, I'm gonna remove this and add a different connector. Also, removing this thing is actually a bit of a, it's a bit tricky because you have this thing here that you gotta be careful. So well, yeah, I think I just end up pushing this down here. There we go. And wiggle that out. You are gonna damage some part of here, but it's not too bad. That's just the nature of the figure. Moving on, we are going to attach this one here. This one is gonna be in this lower part here. There's like hollow sections here. And where is that? I was just pulling that. Oh, there we go. So this is just gonna slide here, and it seems like kind of holds in place. All right, grab the two wings together. Actually, let me reposition this again. If you are working on this, just make sure you have a lot of space. Alright, so we are going to connect these two. There are 3 tabs. We got 1 right in there, then 2 here. There we go. It is really amazing. And it's just gonna right here. There's 2 tabs on the bottom there. Right here. I like to attach the top one first. Once you got that lined up, you work your way on the bottom here. Now, you might have to adjust the wing, opening it. Oops, I heard some clicking. Yeah. And there we go. I gotta open it a little bit more. So there. That's pretty much it. Alright, so here we go. And it really extends out there. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to show in camera, but it's huge. Yeah, my Gypsy Danger is right there. That's 18-inch. And it's over there. No, granted that this is probably, I would say probably 24 inches. Yeah, about 2 feet. Or maybe even more. That is tall. But that is amazing. I just like the gradient changes. This is more of a pink, although it might be showing red here. Then you go with purple, then you got blue. Just a really nice transition. Wow. But there's more. If you get the deluxe set, that means you're gonna get another set of wings. This base, the particular wing and effect parts. Then there's also the LED. And why don't we check it out? Might as well showcase this. So this is the LED unit. This is the module or the base, and you have the LED lamps here, or the spotlights. So we'll try this, and it seems like we have actually no, there's a check mark. I got the blue one. So actually that's what you want. You don't want the green or red. Well, maybe it depends on the Gundam. But yeah. Alright, making some progress. So this is the module. Unfortunately, you have to put this on the base, which already have this giant figure on it. Means I have to remove that. Well, at least the backplate is easy to remove. So there's that. It uses 3 AAA batteries, and you have a knob here that turns on this thing here. There we go. Blue light. Alright. Well, I gotta do that. Alright, so I get the LED here, and I'm playing around the idea which way is better. Having the light shining from the front here or onto the back. Although, seems like shining it from the back might be better. But it just really depends on how you're going to display this. You can turn off the lights here. You can have this shining onto the Demon Destiny. There we go. That's a cool effect. But yeah, it's really nice. Alright, so now time to add the other set of wings. Oh boy. Alright, so this is the other pair of wings. Same issue as the first one. We need to work on to the peg because it's just too thick. It doesn't go through here. As opposed to getting this wider, then you're gonna have a problem with your weapon set, the weapon connector. So it's better just fix this. I'm using a 600 grit file here. You can probably go 400 or even lower than that, and you just work your way around the peg. I'm doing this gradually. I do have a paper towel here just to collect all that, and do a test fit, and that's pretty much what I did on the first set. That is just ridiculous. Look at that wingspan. Wow. That double wing does the job. Amazing. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. Oh, wait. We gotta do the light up. Alright, so let me set my camera down here. Let's first do the head here. And we just gotta click. Where's the... I think I'm turning the wrong way. There we go. Alright, got the lights on the eyes. Then I'm gonna reach for the knob on the back here. Now this one's actually, you can change the, let me see if I can, you can change the brightness. See, that's like full bright. There we go. That is ridiculous. So good. Oh man, that is amazing. Alright, that's pretty much it for the review. Hope you guys like it. It's just a magnificent figure. It's basically, if fans were giving suggestion, and this is it. It has so much ton of die-cast content on it. What else is there? It's huge. That's for one, and we want it huge. You got 2 wings, 2 pairs of wings. It's great. The joints works as good also. Even though there's a plastic to metal, I'm kind of not sure about that one, but it's working so far. Joints are tight, although we'll see in the future if that still holds. But I rarely move my figures once I have them in a certain pose. Yeah, it's not meant to be played with. You set it up, that's it. But this is an amazing figure. I highly recommend getting the Kamaitachi, the Demon Destiny Gundam. Really nice. Can't wait what they'll make next. If they make a Strike Freedom, I'll definitely get that. Even at that side, that'll be great. But yeah, this is an amazing figure. Again, thank you very much, Brandon Wong of Supreme Collectors. Please check out his Facebook page to check out on his recent pre-orders. And if ever, he might have some still, he might have some of this on his stock. So you never know, just send him a message. And I think that's pretty much it for the review. Hope you guys like it. If you got any questions, I'll try my best to answer those for you. Yeah, but yeah, this guy is amazing. Anyways, that's about it. Till then, this is Meats. Thanks for watching.